Alrighty folks, what's poppin' in? This is BimmerNation.com. Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome to NBA Week 17 prediction. Like I said, we're already here. It's already Week 17. So if you guys aren't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure to join the Discord. Links in the description. Make sure you guys do follow me on Twitch. It's in the description as well. Make sure you guys do follow me on all social media platforms. I really do appreciate y'all. And make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. Really do appreciate it. Help us get to that 600 sub goal. Only 10 subs away. Make sure you guys please go subscribe. I really would appreciate it. This channel is sponsored by nothing. So if you want to subscribe, make sure you guys please do so. I really do appreciate it. Alright, everybody. Coming off of a Week 16 36-13 performance, which brings my overall record to 493 and 242. Think about it. We're going to have 500 wins already going into the All-Star break. That's going to be pretty cool. But without further ado, guys, I really do appreciate y'all support. The NFL season just ended, so that's so we're going to be kind of stagnant a little bit when it comes to content, but I'll do my best to give you guys as much content as possible, especially with NBA season coming up here. NBA season coming up, CBA season continuing here. We'll also take a look at some college things, March Madness and stuff like that coming up next month, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. We have a short this week. It's kind of shortened up this week, which I'm kind of happy about because the All-Star break is starting on Saturday, so we only got 4 days to slate the games this week. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the picks. Let's get it. Alright, everybody, so kicking things off here, we have a good one here. Well, it should be, how the Hornets been playing so far, it's going to be a good one here. But anyway, we got Detroit going into Charlotte. Listen, Charlotte is still one of the hottest teams in basketball. I think they won, 8-9 straight going into this game. But this game is a game that if they do slip, it could be here. They're playing against the best team in the Eastern Conference currently, and they're at home. That's going to help them, but this game's kind of tough. This game's not easy to pick, especially how good Charlotte's been playing. I do think Charlotte's winning streak does end here. It's kind of unfortunate. I am going to pick Detroit to win this. I do think it'll be a nail-biter. It should be a close game regardless of the outcome here. But I just think the Charlotte Hornets, I think they're due for a loss here coming up, and I think it's going to be here, right here. They're going to fall in their hands. Detroit's going to win this game, and then Charlotte's 8-game winning streak. Next up, we got Chicago at Brooklyn. I mean, God, let me tell you, we have a lot of funky games this week, and this is one of them here. Anyway, here, like I said, I'm not expecting a close game here. I'm not really expecting an entertaining game here at all, but I guess I'll take Chicago to win it because I know Chicago's better, and I know Chicago can put up some points, and I'm still questioning whether the Nets can do that or not. I'll take Chicago for the win. Next up, we have Utah at Miami. I mean, this is one of those games that Miami should be able to win, but at the same time, like, can you actually see them losing? I can see it. I'm not going to predict it, though. I am going to take Miami to win because Miami is by far a much better team than Utah. But at the same time, you just don't ever know what you're going to get from Miami. You don't know what you're going to get from them. But I do know what they have the coaching to get the round with the win. I'll take Miami. Next one here, we have an interesting one here. We got the Bucks going into Orlando, and the Bucks have actually been playing a little bit better. Well, not as of late, but last week they played a little bit better even without Giannis. They won some games now and then that wasn't really expecting them to win. But this game here on Prime Video, I'm going to take the Magic here at home. Yes, I know the Magic are not consistent either, but I do think that they're more healthier than Milwaukee, and I kind of expect them to win this game. Kind of would be shocking if Giannis was playing. I would be going with the Bucks, but I'll take Orlando. Next up, we got Atlanta at Minnesota. Good. This is going to be a good game here. Listen, Minnesota lost a lot of games last week that you just don't expect them to lose. Who they lose to? I don't know why. I don't know who. I'm not going to name it. I'm going to call out names, but they lost a lot of games last week. You just wasn't expecting them to lose. Anyway, here, I will take them at home. I don't think they'll lose to Atlanta. I mean, it's definitely possible the way they've been playing, but I'll go on Minnesota. They can't lose this one, right? Now we got the Kings at the Pelicans. You guys know what I mean by crappy games this week. This is one of them. These are the bottom two teams in the Western Conference right now. Both of these two teams suck, and you guys know how the drill is. Every single time we get one of these two contests where both teams suck, we're just going home team. That's why I'll take New Orleans to win this game. This game is in Sacramento. I'll take Sacramento, but the game is in New Orleans. I'll go with New Orleans. But both teams stink. Now we got Cleveland at Denver. Ooh, what a treat. I think this one could go either way. It's in Denver, but at the same time, Denver is banged up as shit right now. They're probably one of the more injured teams in basketball. Cleveland's obviously really good. The game is in Denver, and I'm keep talking about Denver has the talent to overcome the injuries. I'm gonna give me Denver to win this game at home. I'm probably gonna be wrong here because Cleveland is more healthier. They have more offensive weapons to go to in this matchup. But in this game, I like how Denver is. I'm gonna rock with Denver here, but I absolutely could be wrong with this pick. Now we got Memphis at Golden State. I think I'm gonna take the Warriors here. The only reason I'm questioning it is because I don't know how healthy the Warriors are gonna be. I don't know if Steph's gonna be back, or I don't know if certain players in their team is gonna be back. There are also another team that's just banged up in the world right now, so injuries are kind of an uncertainty so far in this league. And Memphis, I know Memphis is not healthy either, so I think this one comes down to which I think team is gonna be more healthier going to the matchup, and that's the Warriors. And now we have OKC at the Lakers, the second game here on Prime Video, aka these two games will be on Peacock exclusive. Anyway, here I do think OKC is another team that's banged up. I don't know who's gonna be playing. I don't know if like Shea, Chad Holmgren, they've been sitting out the last couple games, so I don't know if they're gonna be playing. You also gotta take a look at the Lakers. The Luka Doncic also tore. Well, he didn't tear something, but he had like a strain or something like that, and he could be out. So don't know who's gonna be playing in this game, but I am gonna take OKC to win it because I do trust their offense just a little bit more. I want to pick the Lakers here. I really want us to beat OKC, but it's just another one of those days that I just can't pick the Lakers to win it. Give me OKC, unfortunately. And moving on to our final game here on the Monday slate, we have Philadelphia going into Portland. Should be an interesting game here, but I am going to take Philadelphia to win it because I do think Philadelphia has more star potential power. Joel Embiid looks like he's finding his rhythm. Tyrese Maxey, I think he's going to go off in this game. And I just don't think, even though I think I think he'll be really good for Portland, but I just don't think besides him, I think it's going to be too much for the Portland Trailblazers to handle. I'll take the Sixers here with more options. And now, ladies and gentlemen, beginning here with the Tuesday slate here, we got New York going into, well, we got New York hosting Indiana here, apparently. Anyway, here, I don't think this game will be close. I think everybody knows who I'm picking here. I'm picking the Knicks to win this game in an ass beating. But, like, really, this game should not be close. The Knicks are just severely better than what the Pacers are right now. The Pacers suck. Take the Knicks to win here a lot to a little. They should kick Indiana's ass. Now we got the Clippers at Houston, and realistically, I don't think this game. I mean, the straight only goes to Tuesday to Thursday this week, or well, Monday to Thursday. I think both of these two teams have the last two games before the All-Star break. It's kind of weird. Anyway, here the first matchup here, I'm going to go with Houston. It's on NBA TV. I can see this one going either way, but I guess I'll take the Rockets to win it. I think this one can go either way. It's not a guaranteed pick regardless, but I'm going to take the Rockets here. It's kind of a coin flip though. I'll lean Houston. Now we got Dallas at Phoenix. I mean, can this one? Just another one. I could just see it go either way. There's multiple outcomes I can see coming here. Phoenix is banged up, but at the same time, they got Devin Booker back, which I do think will be huge. I think he's been back for a while. Actually, I just didn't know about it. And you look at Dallas. I mean, Cooper Flagg's been absolutely going off here. I mean, I am going to take Phoenix at home because I just think Phoenix is just a little bit better, and I think they have the better defense. I think they'll have the defense to surround Cooper Flagg, but I don't know if I'm really that comfortable about it here. I'll take the Suns here in a nail biter. And now the final game here on Tuesday, we got San Antonio going into the Lakers to face LA. I don't know what to do with this game. Something's telling me that Wemby's gonna go off. Something's telling me that the Lakers could win this game because they need to win this game against a really good team. I want to pick the Lakers, but I cannot do it. I'm going to take San Antonio to win this game. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a squeaker, but something's telling me that our defense is going to get our asses kicked going up against that good offense in San Antonio. I'll take the Spurs, unfortunately. Alright, everybody, we're back. I had to take a quick break, so now we're back, just FYI. Anyway, next thing up, we have Atlanta going into Charlotte. Listen, if Charlotte does lose to Detroit, which I am predicting, but if that does happen, this is a team that they can win. They're at home playing against the Atlanta Hawks, a team that's not really been that consistent, and I'm going to give this win to Charlotte. If they do lose to Detroit, I think they're going to go back to winning here. Like I said, I'm not biased on Charlotte. I don't think they'll win every game because, like I said, I recently just picked against them against Detroit, but I do think they're better than Atlanta right now. I think they've been playing better. If they do lose, they'll go right back to winning in Charlotte over Atlanta. Moving up, we got Washington at Cleveland. Cleveland's going to kick the shit out of them. I mean, this game shouldn't really be close. I mean, if it is close, I'll be shocked as hell. But listen, Washington's terrible. Cleveland, with their uprising roster, with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, which them two alone might have like 30 points themselves, they're going to beat the shit out of Washington. Next up, we got the Bucks at Orlando. Is this a rematch? Is this also a rematch here? Because I think these two teams are playing Monday, and then they're playing again on Wednesday. We had two games like that kind of this week, which is interesting here. Anyway, here I'm gonna go with the Magic again. I think they find a way to win it here. I'm not gonna trust Milwaukee to win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do win this game, because it's back to back, so it gets a little tricky playing against the same opponent. And it's kind of like the NFL, like you're playing against the same team over and over again, so it does get tricky. But this game, I'll go with them. I'll take Orlando to take both of them here. After that, we have Chicago going into Boston. I'm going to take the Celtics to win this game. They should be able to win this game pretty comfortably. I mean, I kind of would be surprised if they do find a way to lose this game, but the game is in Boston. I know they haven't been the sharp clear, but they have been the better team this year, and I think they're at home. I think that's a big deal. Give me Celtics. Next up, we got another stinky here. We got Indiana at Brooklyn, which is another game that I just don't think anybody's going to care about. I just don't care about this game. Like, it could go either way. It's just a game that I just have no interest in. I guess I'll go with the home team here. I'll take Brooklyn because they're the home team. I mean, both teams suck. So, like I said, it's just a scenario. You just got to go with the home team. Whoever's home, you just got to count on them to win it. Give me Brooklyn here, this snooze fest. And now we have two games here on ESPN to kick off this Wednesday slate. So the first things first, we have a really good one here. We have the Knicks going into the Sixers, which probably should be one of the more entertaining games of the week. Like I said, I think this one could go either way. I think Philadelphia's going to find their identity. I think New York is also playing really well. With this game being played in Philadelphia, I can definitely see the Sixers winning, especially wearing those throwback uniforms. But I cannot pick it. I'm going to take the Knicks just simply because I think they have more defense, and I just think they have a little bit more star power than I think Philadelphia does. But this will be a close game. Now we got Detroit at Toronto. I said just another game that I just think it will be a good game. Like, I'm very excited to watch this game, but I'm not gonna pick Toronto to win this. I'm gonna take Detroit to win this one. It is squeaker. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be kind of like the Charlotte game. It's gonna be close. It will be a squeaker. Toronto, they will fight hard. They do whatever they can to get the win, but just at the end of the day, I'm just not expecting them to get the win. I'll take Detroit. Next up, we have the Clippers at Houston. I'm pretty sure this is another part two. Yeah, these two teams are playing. They're playing on Monday, kind of like the Milwaukee and Orlando. This is part two. Anyway, here, like I said, I think this one could go either way. I picked the Rockets in the first time here. Last time I picked a doubleheader to happen. I predicted Magic to beat the Bucks both times. This time, I'm not doing that. I'm going to take the Clippers. They should be able to at least win one of these. I think Houston will win the first one because they're at home. And then they're at home, and that home court advantage can be deal. And then I think the Clippers will go back. They'll make adjustments, and they'll beat the Rockets here on Wednesday. Like I said, it's just a script. That's what I think will happen. Next up, we got Portland at Minnesota. Would you guys be surprised if this game is close? I mean, I wouldn't really be, to be honest. Minnesota's been kind of a little bit inconsistent, but at the same time, I know they're a better team, but they've just been inconsistent as hell. Anyway, here, like I said, I'm going to take Minnesota. I'm not going to pick the Trailblazers just yet. I'm going to believe or have my cape on Minnesota winning this game. They should be able to get the job done here, but like I said, I would be surprised if they fall out or get close, but I'll take Minnesota. Next up, we got Miami at New Orleans. I mean, you would think Miami would be able to get the job done here with this game being in New Orleans, it's kind of making me think a little bit that this game could be a little bit sneaky into what people think. I mean, I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to take Miami to win it because I just think Miami is the better team and that they have the better coaching. But I don't know. Something's telling me that this game could get a little sneaky. And if it does, watch out. But I'm not going to fall for it. Give me Miami. Now we have OKC at Phoenix. I don't know what's going on with the Thunder. I don't know who's healthy. I don't know who's not healthy. I don't know who's playing. I don't know who's not playing. But what I do know is that they're still a hell of a team regardless, no matter who they have in their lineup. And then the Suns, they've been a pretty efficient team all year. So I think I'm gonna take this. I think I'm gonna take the Suns to fall short in this one. I'm gonna take the Thunder here because I just think they have a little bit more star power than Phoenix right now. But listen, if Phoenix puts up a clutch performance or if they compete in this game, don't be surprised. But I got the Thunder eventually emerging ahead with the win. Now we have Sacramento at Utah. Another gross game here. I just don't know what to pick here. This game could go either way. Both teams kind of suck right now. But the difference is Utah is at home, and Utah has fairly been playing pretty well. And they've been, overall on the season, they've been pretty decent at home. I'll take Utah to win this game. Like I said, I know you guys can't really see the logo, but I'll take Utah to win this just because I just think that they're the better team, and they're at home, which is going to really gain their confidence. I'll take Utah here for the win. Now we got the second game here on ESPN, and this one's going to be a fun one. We got the Grizzlies going into Denver. Like I said, it's definitely not the best game of all. I mean, I definitely could see it going either way. The game is in Denver. Denver's banged up, so that's why I'm kind of really saying that this game could go either way, because, you know, Denver, one of the more banged up teams in basketball. Memphis is also banged up, but they've shown at times they can compete. But I'm not going to fall for it. I'm going to take the better team here. I'm going to take Denver. I think Jokic carves up Memphis's defense, and I just think that the role players are just way better than Memphis's role players. I'll take Denver. Next up here, we got a tricky one for some occasions here. We have San Antonio going into Golden State. And the other reason why I'm saying this game could be a little tricky to predict, because we don't know who he's going to be playing in this game. Steph Curry, I mean, he could be out. I think he's going to be out for the remainder of the week last time I checked, so that will definitely hurt. And San Antonio is also a pretty good damn team, so I think I'm going to take San Antonio to win this game, just simply because I just think they're going to be more healthier in this matchup. If Steph Curry was playing, like, I probably would have taken the Warriors, but nah, I know it's in Golden State. They have a chance. They have the coaching, but San Antonio's just still a hell of a team. Give me San Antonio. Next up, we got the Bucks going into the Thunder. Man, why could I not pick the Bucks to win it? Honestly, this is by the way, this is the start of the Thursday slate, aka the last slate of the week, because we have the All-Star break, unfortunately. Anyway, in this game, I think this one is a no-brainer here. I'm going to take the Thunder to win it, because I'm not going to trust Milwaukee to go into OKC and beat the Thunder. I just don't think that will happen. I think you're going to need a miracle from that if you want that to happen. I'll take the Thunder here at home. Next up, we got Portland at the Jazz. This one's kind of interesting here. Not the best game in the world, but it's just interesting because when I look at this matchup, I just see two evenly teams here battling it. I think this will be a good game. I think it will be a close game. And if I'm being honest, I know Portland's probably going to win this game, but I'm actually going to pick Utah to win this game. I'm going to go narrow score. I think Deontay George does well, and I just think that this Jazz team, they keep finding ways to win basketball. And I know they've been terrible over the course of the season, but they'll find ways to win games here. This is the week that they can. These are just winnable games for them. This is another winnable game here. And I know Portland's the better team here, but I'm going to go with Utah for the win. And ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our final game of the week and our final game of the day before the All-Star break, we have the Mavericks going into the Lakers. Listen, it's about time I could pick the damn Lakers. It's about time. I could have picked in the last two games because they were just playing teams that are just better than us. This game here, Dallas, they're not better than us. And I know if Luka Doncic does come back, this will be a revenge game for him. Well, he already had his revenge game. He's already like 3-0 or 4-0 against Dallas. But anyway, the Lakers should be able to take care of business here for the win. All right, like I said, guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button. I will be live for, I believe, I will be live for the All-Star. I don't know if I'm going to do Saturday or Sunday or just Sunday, but I'll let you guys more information about that. But like I said, make sure you guys tune in. I will be live. If you guys are watching this on Tuesday, I will be live for the Lakers versus San Antonio Spurs tonight, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, I really do appreciate your support. This is BabyNation.com. Appreciate everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. This is BabyNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.